I'm Matt Bishar with NAREITsREIT.com. I'm here at the New York Hilton for REIT Week 2017, NAREIT's Investor Forum. Joining me today is Dennis Gershenson, the President and CEO of Ramco-Gershenson Properties Trust. Dennis, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Matt.
Now, in this kind of environment for the retail business, is it difficult to identify the kinds of tenants that you know that you want to have in your portfolio?
The headlines, the media, failed to differentiate really between categories and between tenancies. So all the consumer hears is the Sears and the Kmarts, the Macy's, the Rue 21s, etc. These are tenants who are either going out of business because they're obsolete or irrelevant, or are condensing their store count, which is an important topic in and of itself. They're not talking about the TJ Maxx's, the Ross's, the Burlington Coats, the LA Fitnesses that are literally taking dozens upon dozens of new stores. They're also not talking about the smaller tenants such as Athleta and Torrid and Ulta and a whole host of other retailers who have open to buys. These are the tenants that we really deal with. So we've just come back from the ICSC. We have a whole list of retailers who are very interested in our shopping centers, and we plan to take advantage of their interest.
And in the first quarter of this year, your company was active on the disposition side as well as the acquisition side. By the end of this year, where do you see things stacking up in terms of being a net buyer or seller, and what are driving those decisions?
In a perfect world, we're going to be neither a net seller nor a net buyer. We set out goals at the very beginning of the year, and ultimately what we're looking to do is sell an equivalent amount of assets equal to what we're going to buy. We're buying shopping centers that are regionally dominant, multi-anchored shopping centers in healthy and growth markets, and we're also interested in infill, urban-oriented shopping centers. That's what our portfolio is going to look like long-term, and again, we'd like to wind up with net equal purchases and sales, but probably if we finish the year with one or the other, we'll probably be more of a net seller than a net buyer.
And if you look out over the next 6 months, the rest of this year, what do you think is going to be the biggest challenge for your company?
Well, it's interesting that you asked that, because if you hearken back to your first question relative to the retail environment we're in, because of the number of opportunities that we have, I'm challenging our people when they say, look, we have so many opportunities, we need to prioritize getting these deals done. My answer is no, you're going to get them all done. So therefore, if you have to get them all done, you tell me how you're going to organize your staffing and your ability to get all of these leases executed. So it's a little scary to say, but we're a little bullish about what we expect to accomplish in the balance of the year.
Dennis, thank you so much for joining us.
It's a real pleasure.
For more from REIT Week 2017, be sure to visit REIT.com.